Anything? I mean, I don't see anything over there, so I'm just gonna leave it. Let's go get this. Window through a door. Okay, well, there's the piece. Am I gonna have to cheese this one? This is another L piece with a ladder. I cheesed the last L piece with a ladder. Didn't really mean to, but it happened. Thought the music was annoying in the last area? I don't remember what the music sounded like in the last area. This little, random little crevice there. Okay. I just don't understand this one. I figured I'd try to make some progress here, but honestly, it's such a thankless task compared to what else is out there. Okay, let's go out. What else am I looking for here? Can't figure this one out? Really? Maybe I'm not, like, at the right place yet. Oh, I see. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. Let's put this right here. And let's, I think I need the other one, don't I? Let me just go and grab this one and put this one over here first. Oops. No. Select. There we go. Select. And then this. Oh god. Do I have enough time? I think I have enough time. Oops. I have enough time to like run in there real quick. Oh. Well, now I don't have enough time. No, I don't have enough time. Okay. This is what I'll do. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then, oh, easy. And this. And we grab the other one. Oh, wait, no, I can't grab the other one. Never mind. Never mind. What's getting, Did I, like, run into it? Is that what happened? Run into the beam too much? That's probably what happened. Alright, well, this one actually wasn't that hard. It probably took me longer than I expected to do. But it's fine. Is there, anything? I guess I don't really see anything. Okay, well, that seems to be done. Next one? I read this one already. Yep. Oh, yeah. I did. There are hidden dangers in this new world. I have inexplicably escaped death any number of times. I suggest vigilance. Who knows what happens to those who step carelessly too often. Sincerely, with love, Samsara. What a computer over there. I can get up there with on the other from the other stairway, but let's continue on. I guess we're getting a Z. I saw something over there. I don't think I did. All right. You know, these statues at least have heads. Well, they're more like, I guess they're more like reliefs. I don't know. Okay, this way? No. This way? No? Oh, there's a red one right there. Okay. Missed it. Okay. Try to go as far back as I can. Oh, obviously not. Okay. Try. There. There we go. Oh god, one of these. Oh wait, I can just give it this. Of course. This is like the one that I got stuck on before, except I didn't get stuck on this one. That's right, I did it. I did it all by my lonesome. Or anything? Can't really see. I don't think there is. Let me do a quick look. I didn't actually see how many stars there were in this. I think there were only 1 star in this area. I'll double check in a little bit. Let's continue on. See this one. Over the fence. There's a block. There's 2 blocks. 2 blocks. It did say over the fence, so I'm going to go ahead and assume it wants me to go over the fence. Can I take this over the fence with me? Because I'm probably going to need that to get out. Wow, that was... that was amazing. Amazingly easy. Can I... anything over here? Can I look over here? I have a feeling. My feeling is wrong, though. There's nothing. There's nothing over here. Okay. It's fine. Let's go. No messages. God, one of those exploding things. Road of Death. That sounds just peachy. Those glitching trees. They're like creeping me out sometimes. I know it's not really that kind of game, but oh. Okay. Sweet. I was just guessing. I was guessing that was a thing that I could do. There's a message. Epitaph. Child program 72.1.0023. Codename Samsara. Terminated. It's terminated here because someone left some graffiti right here in the bomb's path. That's why. That's why Samsara died. Logic program timed out. Final memory dumped. But I was stuck. What was I supposed to? I see clouds. Or Samsara. I mean, there's a piece over there, but I'm just kind of looking. I like the Egyptian aesthetic in this world.
Cease! In the time of your ancestors, there were those who did not choose the path of faith. You do not need to fear their ghosts. Fear only that you may become like them.
Noted. If you could maybe stop them from screaming and running at me, though, that would be peachy. It was. That was more than a little creepy. That was kind of... like, I don't know what that was. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I know there's a computer on the other side. I'm just looking over here first. Nothing. Okay, let's go look at this computer that's over here. Milton? What's up? Hello again. I've been checking your responses against library archives. In order to assist you further, I need some additional information. Can you tell me what is to you the important difference between a pebble and a tree? I mean, the tree is bigger. It is heavier. I guess a pebble is indeed older. The tree is also alive. Is that the important difference between the pebble and a tree? To me, not really. I don't know. To me, size is different. So I'm going to say heavier. Probably true, but hardly related to our inquiry. The answer I was looking for was that the tree is alive. What is the relevant difference between a tree and a frog? Frog. I don't know. Is a frog delicious? Anyone had frog legs? That is a thing. A frog is green. Trees can be green, obviously. They have leaves. Also, there are actually like green trees, I think. I don't know. I'm not a arborologist, if that is a word, which it might not be. Frog is conscious, I guess. Now we're getting somewhere. Tastes like chicken, but slimier, you say. Let's try something harder. What's the difference between a frog and you? What makes you a person? Nothing important. Frogs are people, too. I'm going to go ahead and go the Star Trek route and say that I am self-aware. Feelings don't have necessarily a basis. Because Vulcans don't have feelings. Androids don't have feelings unless they activate their chips. But they are self-aware. Right? I'm going to say self-aware. That is the answer I've been contemplating as well. Checking user profile done. Though I'm not convinced that view lines up with the definition of a person you provided earlier. Still, doubting your assumptions isn't something to fear. It's an intellectual survival instinct. I'm pleased to see you adapting your ideas to your environment. Let us take stock. I think we can tentatively conclude two things. A person must be rational or self-aware. A person must be conscious. What I suggest we do is to help resolve your problem is ask whether you are in fact those things. Are you aware of yourself? Can you rationalize your existence? Yeah. Pretty sure I can. I tend to agree with you. Though your responses so far have been a little eccentric, I am resigned to admit that you are right. The matter of whether or not you are conscious seems rather elusive. What is consciousness, in your opinion? Is it what separates us from animals? Is it what it's like to be me? The feelings and senses? Consciousness is far outside my area of expertise. Honestly, that is probably the answer. If I'm going to be the most honest with Milton here, that is probably what I need to say. I have no idea. That hardly answers the question. What is it in ordinary terms? Can I touch it? What is it made of? I would say consciousness of these answers. The answers, by the way, are consciousness is made of neurons. Consciousness is another word for the soul. Consciousness is beyond the laws of physics, or consciousness is a complex functional system. I would say it's beyond the laws of physics. I'm not necessarily willing to say it is another word for the soul. Although I suppose if I were a bit more religious and or spiritual, that might be a decent answer. It almost means the same thing, doesn't it? But I'm going to say it's beyond the laws of physics. Interesting. Thinking. You know, I really feel like we're making progress. We'll have you through that certification program in no time. In the meantime, I will mull over your proposal and notify you if I come to any conclusions. Terminating support session. I have things to read. The role of mutation in evolution is particularly fascinating. Mutation is essentially an error in the organism's central database. A variable gets changed, a piece of information is accidentally doubled or combined with another. Most of the time the result is the equivalent of a bug, causing anything from minor problems to complete system shutdown, i.e. death. But sometimes the new information is functional, giving the organism an advantage against the challenges it faces, in which case it has a much greater chance of being passed on to the next generation. If you consider how unlikely a beneficial mutation is, and how long it takes for such a mutation to propagate, this process can give you an amazing insight into just how vast the genetic history of each living organism, more corruption. Simultaneously, it is intriguing to consider what a major role random errors have played in the evolution of life itself. The same process that has killed so many of us, often in horrific ways, is also responsible for our very existence. Capacity. From Trevor Donovan to Alexander Drennan. I was going to say Alexander Donovan. Oh my god, they're related. No, they're not. Subject, EL capacity. Yeah, no worries. EL is not only ridiculously fast, it also has a bazillion tons of space. Bazillion tons? Even while hosting a full copy of the archive, it'll totally be able to handle all your project's data needs, assuming its output is as you suggested. I mean, the worst case scenario would be like centuries. That should be enough, right? Right? Weird eye face? Sincerely with love. And I remain. Trev. Favorited by George Jameson. One of the common misunderstandings about evolution, sometimes accidentally promoted by people who should know better, is that it's an active process. Sometimes the term evolve is even applied to individual beings, as if some invisible force had driven them to suddenly change. But the truth is that the individuals don't evolve. The term evolution describes a long-term process that can be observed in an entire population across time due to more corruption there. Example, in response to an external threat or challenge. If an individual coincidentally has a trait that allows it to deal with that challenge more effectively than others, it is more likely to pass on that information to its descendants. That information gives them an advantage, so over time they become the dominant model of that species. The individuals experience no significant genetic change during their lifetimes, but each of them is part of the evolution of the species. Basically, evolution is you're born with a mutation. It happens to be advantageous instead of disadvantageous, and then you procreate and you pass on that mutation to your children. and they benefit from it, and they continue living until eventually one of your descendants has another mutation that is not disadvantageous, and so on, and so on. That's my understanding of evolution, anyway. It's not active unless you're, unless you have a canister of ooze from the Ninja Turtles. Then it's very active. Extremely active. Can I do this? I can. I can, and I will. And I got the feeling that if I went like right through that little hallway, it wouldn't stay open long enough for this to open up. Oh, it looks like it's not gonna open anyway. Okay. So this is where the star is. I see it. What if I go like all the way over here? This give me a little bit more time if I do this. No, will not. See, I think that thing goes back and forth a little bit too far, unless I can like cheese it. Put it like right on the edge? No. Yeah, that might be something. Let me try that. Try to put it like right here. There we go. I just have to wait for it. Are there another upgrades of some kind? I don't know what that means. So I need to get a red beam over here somehow. Keep that in mind. My guess is it's going to come from that way. Is that it for here? Did I get everything here? I think I did. All right. Well, it's time to get the star, and then I'll write the message. Let's just take this. Oh, this is open. Okay. Good. Can I see it all the way from over here? Yes. I mean, so far this seems easier than the last one. Like the last couple of areas of the last world. It seems easier. But I imagine it's gonna get harder at some point. Soon. So yes, I got everything. Let's go ahead and I forgot I was gonna paint. I'm just gonna make a mark here. Where am I gonna mark this? Should I mark this next to my friend? Surret. I will. Am I going crazy, or do the computer terminals have personality? Well, I mean, that's pretty... You know what? Frogs. Frogs are people, too. Especially, Battletoads. They're people. They're tough badasses. but they are people.